I had an interaction yesterday of the got me thinking variety, and I would like to talk about it a little bit. Longest story short, because I don't want to get caught up in the gritty details, I was deeply disrespected based only on the fact that I don't have a college degree. Hi, I'm Connor, and yes, I am a college dropout. After about a year and a half of school, I decided that it wasn't for me. There were health decisions involved in that choice, and didn't finish, and this is where I am today. Normally when I bring up that fact, one of three reactions happen. One is what happened yesterday, where I get disrespected and disregarded because my opinion ceases to matter. Number two is that the person just ceases to know how to talk to me anymore, and the conversation gets awkward, and we just have no idea what to talk about. Yeah, that happens a lot. Number three, of course, is that people are decent people and they understand that people make decisions for reasons and they don't pry and they don't judge you based on that decision. If anything, they're just being a nice person. I'm gonna stop talking about me because I don't want this video to be about me because it's really not. I just wanted to talk about this conceptually. I'm gonna say pretty much what I always say about anything, and that's different stuff works differently for different people. It is very, very easy, and I do this all the time, it's very easy to judge someone based on arbitrary kind of label type things. We do it all the time as a species. Race, gender, sexuality, economic standing, stuff like that. We do it all the time, and all of us do it, and if you say that you don't do it, then you're lying to yourself. You do it. The challenge is to take those snap judgments and try to quiet them, and then realize that you're looking at an individual person with infinite context, and there are reasons that they are in the position that they're in. Everyone's life takes a different shape. My life has taken its own shape. Your life will take its own shape, and you make decisions, and you're trying as best as you can to just figure it out and stay alive. That's what all of us are doing. For me, the decision to leave school was not one I took lightly. It was one that took months and months of therapeutic advisement for me. And there were health decisions involved in that choice. I still mark it as one of the most important and significant decisions I've ever made in my life, and it's not one that I regret, but it's one that I made and now I'm working with it. Even though I didn't finish school, I still believe that education is one of the best investments that you can make for your life and well-being as a person. I believe that it's very important. I believe that all of us should try to get as much education as we possibly can. I also believe that everyone is different and they have different needs and desires, and sometimes people have to carve their own path and kind of grind it out their own way, and that works for them. I often get asked if I regret the decision to leave school, and I don't really think about it that way, because I did. It happened, and this is where I am in life. This is what I'm doing. I'm happy, I'm figuring it out, and I'm learning every single day. And that's sort of the point of why I wanted to bring all of this up. If you boil life down to a poker game, all of us are basically dealt a hand when we come into this world. We're all given a certain starting point, and we're just supposed to work with that. That's what we're given, and that's what we can do. Along the way, we trade in some cards, get some back, and we have a new hand, and then we have to work and play with that. Some people have better hands than others, and that's just life. It's not always fair, it's not always equal, but it happens. Your job as a player is to do the best with what you've got, and to move forward with what you've got. And I find that challenge to be way more compelling than the content of your hand. I find what you do with it to be way more important and significant than what you're given. That's what I think is the most important thing about being a person. So yeah, if you make some choices about your life and they lead you on a certain path, commit to it. Give it your all and just do the best you can with what you've got. And try very, very hard not to let the snap judgments of other people affect your life. And maybe make a YouTube video about it instead. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any thoughts, you can always, of course, leave a comment down below. That's about it for me. I love you a lot, and I'm going to see you guys next time on Monday. I'm losing my voice, and it hurts a little bit. A lot of bit. Yeah, I'm going to go before I die.